Tonight on the inaugural episode of Deep Fat Fried Live for our new $7 Patreon tier, we find out once and for all which of the Kirk brothers was born superior.
This is not even a question.
Who knows more quotes?
Right, it's me.
Who is more quotable? Tonight we find out as the Kirk brothers go head to head on Deep Fat Fried.
I can't even believe this is like God versus a dog turd. It's like,
Isn't it?
Don't talk about yourself like that, TJ.
What a useless fucking
Don't talk
contest,
about yourself like that, TJ.
Scotty, I'm
You're
just
definitely
letting you
a
know.
cat turd.
I'm just letting
You're
you
a
know.
cat turd.
I'm just letting you know you're going to get fucking demoed, bitch.
Oh, man. The
Demoed-ish.
shit talk is already
It's not even
begun.
shit talk. It's just like, I'm not even trying to shit talk. I'm just trying to tell him, I'm just trying to lay out the bare facts of reality so that there's no part of him that actually thinks for a second he could fucking win this shit.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking a smoothie.
You know what?
I can't even pay attention to what
Let's
you're
see,
saying.
let's
It's so
see what the
boring.
people think. I like that idea, Coolman. I'm going to make a poll right now in the chat for the people watching live. Who will win? And we're going to do Scotty and TJ as options here. And we'll see what the people think before we get started here. And as I'm going through, kind of like what we'll be doing tonight, okay?
Dumb plebs. Oh, they're not plebs. But they're plebs compared to me.
Yeah,
so.
these are not dumb plebs, TJ. You take that back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
apologize.
These are the smartest people on the fucking internet, and they know.
Who will win?
So poll is up
TJ.
now for you guys watching live.
Don't worry
Welcome,
about
by
this
the
poll.
way.
If the poll doesn't vote, look, if people don't vote for me, they're just making the wrong decision. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome, everybody, by the way. This is the first kind of live Friday show that we're doing. And I tried to do it. Ended up falling on my plate, not just by happenstance. It was just my turn to do an episode. And I wanted to do something that maybe, involves you guys a little bit, too.
Bring y'all into the process a little bit, you know what I mean?
So tonight, you guys are like the audience at fucking why am I
Price is Right.
The Price is Right. Thank
That's
you,
right.
TJ. You guys are like the Price is Right audience. Okay, which means that you can yell out answers. I'm not, you can do whatever you want. You can, but you got to understand. The Price is Right audience is pretty much invested in seeing people win.
Usually.
But I know you, at least some of you,
You're more
are
refined.
troublemakers.
Yeah.
You're troublemakers out there. You like seeing people lose. So, whether or not these guys can glean anything from your help or hindrance is really up to them. But I see no reason to disallow them from looking at the chat. Now, you guys are not allowed, of course, to use your phones for anything other than texting me. You can text me.
What if I want to research something unrelated to this?
No.
What if it's unrelated, though?
Only when you are answering.
Oh, my God. See, there's
Pick up your phone and you text me.
draconian rules. I cannot just use some research about something unrelated. Unrelated. TJ's right here. How can I cheat? How can I cheat, Paul? TJ's right here.
And I will say, in the preliminary voting here, Scotty running away with it, 66% to 34%.
I mean, look, people are just
in favor of
recognizing the talent when they see it. I mean, TJ's
Everyone
talks
loves
a big game.
Everyone loves an underdog,
TJ's talking a big game. But, I mean, TJ,
People want it to be the Rocky
can you actually
story,
give a reason why you'll win?
I'm just smarter. I'm better.
Because you're
Smarter,
better.
TJ
faster.
needs to
Oh,
look
man. Is that a Daft Punk song? Harder, faster, better, stronger?
Yeah, all that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if TJ needs
That's
to
a
look
quote
at
for
big
you.
butts? There's a question in the chat. What if TJ needs to look at big
what if I
butts?
need to like scope out a butt or something?
But here's the deal. I understand TJ has a specific disability that requires him to see big jiggly ass a certain amount of times every hour.
Yeah, like 100.
But he has to share it with us. If he's going to look at a jiggly ass,
has to do it right
he's got
here.
to show the camera, or he's got to do it on here and share it on the screen.
Correct.
So, TJ, if you feel the need to see a big jiggly ass, I give you full permission to pull that up, but that's it. And Scotty, you watch him like a hawk and make sure he's not cheating, researching.
Yeah, TJ, look, I want your phone right here, TJ, so I can see it. No tweeting, no twittering,
All I did
no
was I
social
went and
media. Oh, look, what are you doing now?
I put Paul. All I did was I sent Paul a text, so he was on the top of my text. That's all I did.
All right, let me do the same thing.
It's on Paul.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's probably a smart idea because that's how you guys will be answering. Because you guys, obviously, I don't need to tell you this. You guys can play psyops on each other too. You can say you're leaning one way when you're leaning another way, but the ultimate ballot is private.
Mm-hmm.
So the way that you end up voting is privately sent to me via text. My phone is here and waiting.
All right.
Now, tonight, this whole thing is centered around quotes. That's why it's called Paul's Quotable Quandary. I love quotes.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. You and I, we both. I don't know if when I was a kid anyway, I used to have these like giant like Roget's books of quotation and all this and like famous quotes, witty quotes.
You big fan of quotes, TJ? Big fan of quotes?
Yeah.
All right, give me a quote right now.
Give you a quote right now?
Yep.
Fuck you, Scotty.
Oh,
TJ.
see, this is typical TJ. He can't fucking compete. So,
Whose quote do you want? What do you want a quote from?
give me a quote from Augustus Caesar.
Augustus Caesar?
Yep.
Fuck you, Scotty. Augustus Caesar.
Yeah, there you go, TJ. How about Abraham Lincoln?
407 years ago. Fuck you, Scotty.
Okay, what about George Washington?
I don't know any George Washington quotes. Oh, I believe he said "fuck you, Scotty" once
Okay, that's what you got. So
during his inauguration when he was
just
apparently
keep that in
wearing
mind when you want to vote.
he was wearing a pink suit like a Mac Daddy. You know,
Wasn't it George? Was it George Washington that could not tell a lie that he chopped down the cherry tree?
Father, I cannot tell a lie. It was
I thought that
I
was-
who chopped
is that
down
George
the
Washington,
cherry
or-
tree. It was like no one because that's a made up story. But
Right,
yeah,
it's a made-up
It's
story.
made up by a biographer.
So yeah, tonight we're gonna see if you guys can suss out who said what, and we've got a little bit of a kind of a preliminary round here. Now let me explain the rules. They're pretty simple. Okay.
Okay.
Rules are pretty simple. If you're right, you get a point. Good. If you're wrong, you lose a point. You can't go below 0. So
Okay,
0
that's
is the
good.
baseline. So you can't go into negative territory. And once per section, and I'll let you know, the sections will be obvious because we'll move on to different people. Once per section, you guys have the opportunity to force an answer out of your opponent. So it's like, I call it the hot seat. You can only do it once per section each. So you each have one to burn. And if the opponent is wrong, they lose 2 points. If they're right, though, they gain 2 points.
Oh shit.
So this could be a comeback mechanic, or it could be shooting yourself in your own foot.
You could be easily hoist by your own petard, as you say.
You definitely could find yourself severely hoisted by your own petard.
Fuck. All right.
So without further ado, gentlemen, are you ready for round 1?
Oh yeah.
Indubitably.
And I believe, hold on, let me double count here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4,
There's 5 rounds, right?
6, 7.
7 rounds. Damn.
There's 7 rounds. And actually, I forgot to add a picture for that last round, but that's okay.
I mean, yeah, because I only have 6 pictures.
Yeah. There's 7 rounds.
Whoa, it's Trump. It's The Rock. It's Trump and The Rock.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
You're rolling. Shut your fucking mouth.
Maybe you so that's fine. Yeah. I don't know which one is missing a picture, but we'll figure it out, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. It might pull an impromptu picture, but that's okay.
We're going to start tonight's festivities with one of the most quotable individuals ever to come out of the United States, maybe one of the most quoted individuals ever to live, and one of the most misquoted.
True.
That's true. There are a lot of misattributed Twain quotes.
There are tons.
Because a lot of times whenever there's a clever quote and it's said by like some fucking forgettable nobody, people are just like, Mark Twain.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he was so quotable that it's plausible, which is going to make this opening round, I think, a little tough. Maybe. We'll see. I may end up hoisting myself by my own petard here because these quotes are either from Mark Twain or Paul's ego.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Okay.
So wait,
I'm testing.
When you say it's from Paul's ego, does that mean that's something that you said at some point?
No, it's something that I made up.
Something that you just made up flat.
It's something that
outright?
Paul's ego made up, trying to sound Twainy, or it's Mark Twain.
All right, fair enough.
I may have said a couple of these things before in some capacity, but no, these are not direct. These are either it's a made up Paul's ego quote. Or
this is one of the things, by the way, that does attest to Paul's ego, because Paul's like, I think I can write a quote that's indistinguishable from Mark Twain.
Right. So this is really going to be like a crushing. If you guys both knock this out of the park, I'm crushed.
Yeah.
If it's like, oh shit, Paul says some stupid shit. It's like Mark Twain ain't never said that shit. That's dumb.
That's
that
Paul.
Must be Paul.
Paul.
We'll see.
So,
All right.
knowing the rules, 1 point is at stake. So you can either, and at this point you're both at 0. So really,
No, I mean, yeah, you might as well, yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing to lose.
I made it so you couldn't get negative points. So you might as well make a guess on every one of these. So the first quote, is this Mark Twain or is this Paul's ego?
Mm-hmm.
A half-wit has a politician beaten by half. Want to hear it again?
Yeah. No. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
A half-wit has a politician beaten by half.
That does sound like something Mark Twain would say, and he had a lot of quotes about idiots.
He sure did. He loved talking about morons.
I do not remember Mark Twain. So I know some Mark Twain quotes.
I got my answer locked in.
I recently watched
You're
one.
so pathetic, TJ.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm trying to fucking get into my process here, Scotty. Learn something from your fucking betters.
Process
okay?
of failure you're talking about?
Learn something from your fucking betters, Scotty. Okay? So anyway, I was saying something brilliant until this moron fucking interrupted my genius fucking reveries. Whatever. I don't remember Mark Twain specifically saying this quote, but it does sound like something he would say. But Paul is attempting to do clever forgeries, so...
This is true.
I'm gonna say that it's
I think
too...
Scotty has already voted here.
All right, I voted as well.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So, I will tell you right off the bat that we have a split already, so it looks like somebody's getting a point and somebody's going to stay at a big goose egg. Scotty, you think this is a clever Paul's ego forgery.
That's what I think, yeah.
This one reeks like a Paul's ego forgery.
It seems like
and
it, but
TJ, you think this sounds like genuine Samuel Clemens.
It does sound like something he'd say, so if it's a forgery, it's a clever one.
Well, I'm happy to say that it looks like the people are vindicated in their vote to start because Scotty was right. This is a clever Paul's ego forgery. So we're going to go.
There you go.
all the shit talking, TJ. All the shit talking.
So do I get a negative point, or there's no negative?
No, you don't. There are no negative
zero.
points. You stay at 0, but
All right.
Scotty goes up 1-0 on the first quote. Scotty coming strong out
Fair
the
enough. Fair enough.
And it looks like, looking at the audience, they had me pegged too. A lot of people saying,
Well,
this
they're probably looking that shit up and being
right.
like,
They
can I
can look
find
up.
that? Nope.
But they can lie, too.
Yeah, they could be little liars up in there as well. So
They can be like, Teach Master TJ. It is Twain.
TJ, it's good. You're good. I got this. You got it.
all right, second quote. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor is not joy, but sorrow. Would you like to hear it again? Everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor is not joy, but sorrow. Is that Mark Twain, or is it a clever Paul's ego forgery? TJ has voted.
It's tough.
Scotty, you
Can I
can
have
hear
one
it
more
as many
time,
times
please?
you- Yeah, you can have wait a minute now. Scotty's cheating.
He's cheating.
No, I'm not.
Don't cheat.
No, I'm not.
All right. Fine. He ain't cheating. He's good.
All right.
Unless he switched screens real quick. Lickety split.
Yeah. I say the quote one more time, please, Paul.
Yeah, the quote is, everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor is not joy, but sorrow.
Sorrow. Sorrow, 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 sorrow.
Vote locked in.
All right. So,
Lock it in with your cock in.
you guys have both sent in your votes, and we have a consensus among you. Both of you think that this one sounds a little doomery. Sounds like a little bit of Paul's ego hot sauce, doesn't it? Well, I'm happy to say that both of you are wildly incorrect. That is Samuel Clemens.
Damn.
Boo.
TJ, you remain.
Boo.
I
So-
go 0.
Oh, yeah. We're tied now, Scotty.
has lost his progress. You guys
Damn.
are both
0-0.
all right.
We're both stupid as fuck, it turns out.
at 0. And a lot of people in the chat were fooled by this one as
Yeah.
well, or trying to mislead.
You're a clever bastard, Paul Zigo. You're a clever, clever bastard.
I'm telling you. All right.
Gotta watch out for that Paul Zigo. He's a wily one.
Yep, he sure is. So,
All right.
third quote. Are you ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Clothes make the man, naked people have little or no influence on society.
All right.
Clothes make the man. Naked people have little to no influence on society.
Scotty, you're going to die. Boom! Dead, bitch.
All right. It looks like we've got our votes in. Both of you think this is genuine Mark Twain, and you are both correct. A point for each of you. Look at that.
Look at that,
Look at
boy.
that.
Look at there.
Both of you on the board. That was genuine Twain, of course. And I suppose, how are you guys feeling here in this first round? Are you feeling confident?
Feeling pretty good.
I'm feeling good. I'm tied with Scotty, you know.
I mean, nobody's running away with it.
He got
I
a point.
feel
Yeah, I mean-
great that you guys have fucked me up with Mark Twain several times. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, that first one
Huge
especially was
ego
very,
boost.
very
Huge
clever.
ego boost for me.
No, I mean, you fucking definitely purloined the style expertly.
Well, I know me some Twain. I love me some Twain.
Yeah, that last one, I feel confident because that last one I actually did recognize. So it makes me feel like that maybe I'm going to recognize some other ones and be able to have that instant, like, oh, yeah, that's definitely him.
Well, perhaps you will. How about you, Scotty? You feeling strong here?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going against TJ. I mean, how hard is that?
Good point.
I guess you're going to find out, bitch.
Are you ready for the next quote, gentlemen?
Yep.
A truly... Oh, hold on. A truly great newspaperman sells truth disguised as a bald-faced lie.
Tell me again.
A truly great newspaperman sells truth disguised as a bald-faced lie.
Can I have it one more time, Paul?
A truly great newspaperman sells truth disguised as a bald-faced lie. Is that Mark Twain or Paul Ziegler? Both of you have voted. Scotty, you say that's Paul Ziegler right there.
Mm-hmm.
TJ, you say that's Paul Ziegler right there. Y'all are both right. That's Paul Ziegler right there.
All right.
Yeah, that one maybe just doesn't really make enough sense to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't really
Mark Twain,
get
it
it.
sounds clever, but
The newspaperman thing I believe, but then bald-faced lie, I'm like, that just doesn't
Yeah.
sound like some Twain.
That was
whatever it is.
exactly the same thing for me. I'm like, bald-faced lie doesn't sound like the words he would use. That was really what kind of split me on. I'm like, Mark Twain was always like very meticulous about his word choices. Like, you know, he had that famous quote. It's probably not in here because it's super famous about the difference between a word and the right word being the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. I feel like bald-faced lie just wasn't Twainy enough.
so we have a tie. Once again, you guys are doing pretty well. 2-2 here. Got a few quotes to go here from Mark Twain. Are you ready for the next one?
Sure.
In fucking indubitably.
The best way to cheer yourself up is to try and cheer someone else up.
I'm going to force TJ to answer.
Twain.
Oh, shit.
Mark Twain.
Scotty is forcing TJ to answer, and
It's Mark
TJ is he's just throwing it out there. Mark,
I think he
says
said it.
this is Twain.
Yeah, I think it's Twain.
So, TJ, remember, if you are wrong,
I
you
lose
will
both my points.
lose both your points. But if you are correct, you will take a considerable early lead over your brother, TJ. I am sorry.
Oh, shit.
I am sorry to announce to Scotty that you are right.
I already knew.
TJ,
I already knew. And then you said, TJ, I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, take my 2 points away.
Do I? You lose the 2 points too?
Yep.
no, he doesn't. No. You don't let now.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is,
okay.
You don't lose your points.
Oh,
you don't
okay.
lose your points for this.
If
you
you
just
don't-
don't get
only-
a chance to gain points here.
Oh,
So
okay.
Gotcha.
you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
makes sense.
Scotty, you still have 2, but TJ has doubled you up, and now he has 4 points. It's almost like TJ has run a perfect game so far. One shy of a perfect
He got
game.
lucky, dude. Mark Twain. He's like, he knows Mark Twain. He doesn't know the other categories as well. He's going to struggle mightily with the other categories.
Isn't one of these Marilyn Manson?
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it's not. No, it's not. There's
it's
3 different people. So
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Trust me. We got some crazy
this
stuff
is
coming up.
fucking already, dude. Already. I knew, the minute Paul said it, I knew, I was like, oh, I'm fucked, dude. TJ, I'm sorry. I was like, fuck.
All right. Are you ready for the next quote?
Yep.
And remember, TJ, you still can burn yours, although I won't tell you when. I won't tell you when we're done, so you never know.
Yeah, so you never know. You might wait too long and it just expires.
If you don't use it, you don't use it. Here's your next quote.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't shoulder a burden, dragging it is always an option. If you can't shoulder a burden, dragging it is always an option. All right. You have both voted. You both think that this one here is a Paul's ego forgery. That Paul's ego just pulled this one out of his ass, right? Right? Am I right? You think you're so smart.
Yeah.
You think you're so smart.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Looks like you are. You both get a point. That was me.
That
TJ,
one was
that
that one was closer. It sounded like something he would say, but I just had like there was some fish. There was an odor on there. I don't know what it was.
Little stink on it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what because I was like, that does sound right, but
All right. Your next quotation incoming. A smart giraffe sees above the fray, long neck or no. A smart giraffe sees above the fray, long neck or no.
Okay.
Is that Samuel Clemens? Or is it Paul Ziegler? A smart giraffe sees above the fray, long neck or no. Scotty, you said that there? Genuine Twain. TJ, you said that there? Genuine Twain. That is directly out of my asshole. You both lose a point.
Damn it.
and
Damn, I had a chance to get a point back on you.
I don't know. I just I didn't think you were capable of it, Paul. I was like, a smart giraffe. What the fuck is Paul? Paul ain't gonna pull no shit about a giraffe out his ass. That's gotta be Twain. It's overly specific, but you fucked me.
No, it was good.
You fucked us both,
That was a good
Paul.
one.
You tricked me.
Got you good. All right. So the score is back to what it was at the last question.
2-4.
TJ 4,
Yep.
Scotty 2. It's anybody's game at this point. Trust me, we got a lot of game ahead of us.
Especially with the lose points mechanic and shit. Yeah, you could definitely fucking, you know.
Are you
Plus,
ready for the next?
There's probably gonna be some bullshit where the last question's worth like 1,000,000 points anyway, because that's how it always is.
No,
Shit.
we're not going to do that. If somebody pulls away from it, you know, I'm going to let them pull away because I really think that this is a well-balanced challenge here. You got to kind of know your people.
Fair enough.
So somebody runs away, somebody runs away.
Okay, shit.
Just kidding. I may decide at the last minute you weren't flattery to make the last question worth it all. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Just see it, yeah.
It's my goddamn game. All right. I guess I shouldn't have told you that. So TJ, you don't get to burn yours because you didn't burn it before.
I wasn't planning on it anyway.
I will make sure not to tell you that the next one is the last quote, but this is our last Samuel Clemens quote. The end of the first round. Scotty, you've got a chance to pull a little closer to TJ. TJ, you've got a chance to widen your lead.
Okay.
Wrinkles merely indicate where smiles have been. Wrinkles merely indicate where smiles have been. Is that Samuel Clemens, Mark Twain? Paul Ziegler. TJ has voted. Scotty thinking about it. Both of you think this one is genuine Twain. This is probably Twain. This is probably the most recognizable quote that I left on this, honestly. I was iffy about leaving it. You're absolutely both right. This is Mark Twain. But so neither one of you pulls ahead any farther. Scotty, you remain at 3. TJ, you remain at 5. And that is the end of our first round. So how are you guys feeling here? I mean, the people, I'm leaving that poll up, by the way, so that people can kind of vote for a little while after. If you want to vote again, or you haven't voted yet, or you want to vote based on who you see on the screen here, because our next batch of quotes will be coming from none other than Ye himself.
Now, this one I'm not going to have I don't know too much about Kanye, so.
All
I didn't
know is
think
his
either
ego
one of
is
you
the
was
size
a
of
great.
goddamn fucking Mack truck. That's all I know.
I didn't. Well, sure. I didn't think either one of you was a huge expert in Kanye, but you've been exposed to Kanye enough to know his style, to know his kind of voice. So we'll see
I'll
what
tell you what. So I mean, like when we did that shit, the last round, a few weeks back, I'd watched like a long video that was just a series of Mark Twain quotes. And that really didn't come much into play. I think you only pulled 2 quotes from the video, but it did maybe give me a slight edge there. I think I've lost the edge because I think that me and Scotty know about the same amount of things about Kanye West.
Yeah.
So
this one I can't
This is going to
say.
be way more about intuition.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is going to be about intuition, really trying to put yourself in, like, listen to Kanye in your mind and see if you could hear him saying this and really thinking. And once again, know that you're going up against a guy that fooled you into thinking he was Mark Twain a couple of times in the last round.
Right.
So this next round is going to be the same thing. It's going to be, is it Yeezy or is it Paul's Easy? You know what I mean?
Fuck. All right.
Is it Yeezy or is it Paul's Easy?
I do have a lead, so I feel like,
You're going into this with a lead, but I'm telling you, man, that lead could disappear. Now, this time, remember, there's an indeterminate number of questions in this round, and I'm not going to tell you when we're ending. Okay. So if you want to burn your, your hot seat challenge, keep that in mind as we go through this.
Yeah, do it, TJ. I think you give me tie us up, man.
Yeah.
Or I could lose 2 points. It's possible.
So let's start, shall we? You guys ready for that first quote?
Yep.
Okay.
Is this Yeezy or Paul's Easy?
Oh, shit. Okay.
I never stop because Satan never starts.
I never start. So one more time.
I never stop because Satan never starts. Is that Kanye West or is it Paul's ego?
That's just the gibberings of a madman. So
I mean, either one.
yeah, it doesn't narrow it down, does it? Oh fuck. I'm gonna drop this one on Scotty.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh shit! TJ opening up with a Scotty hot seat challenge.
I said
Scotty, you
Kanye.
voted, but okay, you're saying this is definitely Kanye
I'm
West.
not saying definitely anything with this one, but I'm guessing.
That's your guess.
I'm guessing
Now,
Kanye.
I will allow you, Scotty, to think about this a little more if you want. You sent it before TJ challenged you, so if you want to change your vote, you want to think about it.
I would not have. There's no more information. I think I could glean from.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna throw my guess out there.
TJ has thrown Scotty in the hot seat. 2 points either way at risk here. Is that Yeezy or Paul's Easy? And God, man, I'm sorry, Scotty. That is me.
Shit. Okay.
That is Paul's ego 100% all day.
5-1.
Okay.
5-1, baby.
No,
1 and 5.
It's 5-2.
No.
Yeah. You lost 2 points.
Yeah,
You just
he had 3.
I had 3, so I have 1.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he had 3 points. Now he's down 1 point.
All right.
I'm keeping track of this shit.
Damn.
All right, making sure. All right.
Fuck.
5-1.
Okay.
5-1, baby. 1 and 5.
No one here gets out alive, yeah.
I guess I know nothing about
TJ.
Kanye, really.
TJ's just fucking. He's doing well on these challenges. He's doing well on these challenges so far.
Let me just rub my nipple a little bit. Yeah. It's getting a little hard.
You got lucky with that, TJ. It's 50-50. Or like 49-51 or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. You guys ready for the next quote?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We came into a broken world, and we're the cleanup crew. We came into a broken world, and we're the cleanup crew. Is that Yeezy or Paul's Easy? Okay. TJ,
Yeah,
you think this is Yeezy?
I do.
Scotty, you think this is genuine, bona fide, gold-plated Yeezy?
I guess. I have no certainty in any of these questions.
You're both right.
Cool.
That is Kanye to the motherfucking west. TJ, you go up to 6. Scotty, you're at 2. But keep in mind, this is anybody's game.
Oh, yeah, lots of rounds left.
The points in the next round will be doubled. Okay. 2 points in the next round. So keep that in mind, Scotty. Don't get disheartened. Stay on track. Get in Yeezus mode, both of you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your next quote. Nobody in any game ever did shit like me. I'm beyond it all.
Force TJ to answer.
Oh, shit. Scotty pulling it. You want to hear it again, TJ?
No. I think you made that one up.
You think I made that one up?
Because you know what? It sounds too much like Kanye to really be Kanye.
Okay.
That's a Paul's ego right there.
I'm down points. So I got to fucking do it whatever I can to catch up.
TJ?
Yeah.
You now have 8 points.
Oh, my God.
Eight
to
0.
Oh, my God. The people in the chat are the fucking did the poll, I guess, fucking bet the wrong fucking way. God, this is a blowout so far.
8 to 0, but keep in mind, we got a lot of game ahead of us. This could swing wildly. Trust me. Are you ready for the next quote? They built the pyramids for me. That's my face on the Sphinx. Does that make sense? They built the pyramids for me. That's my face on the Sphinx. Does that make sense? Scotty has voted. TJ has voted. And Scotty will probably be happy to hear he was already at 0. He loses nothing, but TJ, you lose a point. TJ's now at 7.
Yeah, what do I lose? Because I did. Oh, so
yeah.
Okay, shit. Oh,
yeah, you went down to 0.
Fuck.
So did I add a point to Scotty? What is he at?
Just give me. Well, no, I don't. I'm not.
No, Scotty doesn't get a point.
I didn't get
you
it
guys
right.
both.
Oh, right.
But Scotty doesn't lose a point either. He was at 0 already, but
well,
you do lose a point.
He was at 2 already, so he does lose a point. He's go down to 1.
All right. Well, why don't you just keep score on this?
I'm keeping the score. Yeah, I know. Okay. I already know to do that.
All right. I'm trying over here, but you keep the real score. So Scotty's down to 1, but TJ, you've gone down to 7 as well. You've wasted one of your precious points.
Maybe I can rig it where I could put the score on the screen for people. I think I could. Yeah, let me just do that. So people.
Yeah, that was a Paul's ego. That's a Paul's ego quote.
Let's see. Yeah, I believed that one, by the way. That was very good.
Yeah, that one I believed, yeah.
I channeled Kanye on that one for sure. And I wanted to put 2 big boisterous ones back to back to see if I could trip you up that way too. Ooh. You know what I mean? You guys ready for the next quote?
I guess.
The risk for me would be in not taking one. That's the only thing that's really risky for me.
Oh,
is that Kanye or is that Paul's ego? The risk for me would be in not taking one. That's the only thing that's really risky for me. TJ, you think that's easy?
Yeah. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. It just sounds so fucking right that it would be.
Scotty, you also think this is easy?
Have no clue.
You're both correct. 8 to 2, point for each of you.
All right.
This has been a very contentious category here. I will say that. This category has been contentious.
Oh, yeah.
Next quote. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The most genius thing about the way I create is to create with other geniuses. The most genius thing about the way I create is to create with other geniuses. Is that Yeezy or Paul Zeezy? TJ, that one stinks like a Paul's ego forgery to you, doesn't it?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's Kanye admitting that anyone else but him is a genius.
Scotty?
Same reasoning, basically. Yeah.
Basically the same reasoning.
Yeah.
Scotty, you guys both think this is a Paul's ego forgery?
Yep.
That is genuine, bona fide Kanye West. I'm sorry to tell you.
Damn.
Fuck, dude.
I kind of
guess
knew
he's-
that one would throw you because it's a little humble.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
a little bit more humble than I. He must have.
He's
he must
calling
have woke
himself
up
a
in humble
genius.
mode that day. You know.
Yep, that's genuine, 100%.
Damn.
Jesus all day. So each of you
Can't
lose
catch
the
a
point.
fucking break.
7-1. That's the way it is. The most. Or are you guys ready for the next quote?
Yes.
I know I've got angels watching me from the other side. Kanye West or Paul's ego? I know I've got angels watching me from the other side. Paul's ego? Kanye West. We got a split. We got a split here.
Split. Banana split. Up my ass.
Scotty? That sounds like a Paul's ego quote to you. What makes it sound distinctly Paulish?
I don't know. I thought TJ would vote Kanye, and I need to get points. So
Yeah, well, you were right about that. TJ did vote Kanye, but unfortunately, it's not going to net you a point. It's going to lose you a point. As TJ decimates what I believe is your final point,
Yeah.
and takes you down to 0. Well, now think about this though, Scotty. At 0, you have nothing to fucking lose.
no, yeah,
Nothing.
You're
and
hungry.
everything to gain. TJ, you've got 8 points going into this, but these points could evaporate in a moment's notice. Trust me. Are you ready for the
Someone
next quote?
Tucker White in the chat was like, I finally got one right. Apparently, he's been even worse luck than Scotty.
God.
Scotty
glad
is a
that these are tough.
disappointment, says Hans Limburger. No, you know.
I'm glad that these are tough enough. That,
Your only
you know,
mistake was ever
people are
thinking
struggling.
it would be otherwise.
Oh, it's just quotes, whatever, TJ. Like, dude, if it was,
Just
if it was
quotes.
almost anything else, you'd have no fucking chance.
If it was almost anything else, well, it's
almost
not.
anything else. Yeah, you're lucky at this. Dude, I can't wait to put you guys through a fucking contest. I'm going to make you both look fucking foolish.
No.
I'm going to make you guys do a fucking spelling bee. How about that?
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna fucking give me a word.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
ANTIDIS. What?
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
Well,
Oh, I forgot the hyphen. Whatever. Fuck you.
Wrong, TJ. Sorry.
You're just
Wrong.
mad. You're just mad I was gonna plow right through that fucking word. I'm the smartest
All right.
motherfucker. What are you guys? I'm the smartest motherfucker on the planet, Scotty.
This is
Smartest
fucking rigged,
motherfucker on the
dude.
planet.
Look,
Scotty, you can't
There's
compete
a
with
lot
my
of
TJ
brain.
and
shit
Paul.
talk going
TJ and
on.
Paul had a conversation before this segment.
You
Before
can't
this shit.
compete with my big old brain. Big brain TJ, super smart. I don't know.
there's a lot of shit talk going on, but we are so early in this competition, guys. We are 2 rounds.
Yeah, and it was
Into
7
the
Oh,
rounds.
yeah, no,
round,
TJ,
so-
no,
competition.
TJ's got it, though. Scotty is salty. Damn right, I'm fucking salty. I got no points.
He's sitting there at 0.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're not gonna be salty at 0 points, I don't know when you're gonna get salty.
8-0's a pretty
That
good
is
time.
that is definitely the time to get salty. I will tell you that. But keep in mind, you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose.
I mean, yeah, at this point,
Scotty.
I can't go any lower. So there's that.
And that's a positive thing. We're going to move on to the next round. These are going to be worth 2 points. And the round after that will be worth 3. So keep in mind, there's some point swings. Both of you have
See,
your
I don't
hot
know this.
seat.
I don't even know who the fuck this is, so that might be
This
an
is
issue.
Aesop. You've never heard of
Aesop?
Aesop's? You've never
I've heard of
Aesop's
Aesop, but I ain't
fables?
never seen the motherfucker before.
You never heard of Aesop's fables?
I've heard of the
Yeah.
motherfucking shit, but I ain't never seen him. That's all. I ain't never seen no
Well,
Aesop.
yeah,
I
he's-
didn't know that.
I mean,
I mean, he existed thousands of years.
I ain't
before
know
you.
that. I ain't know
Aesop-
that, Paul.
Aesop may have not existed. I pulled a little bit about Aesop because people might not have been as familiar with him, but we're going a little, some ancient quotes here.
Okay.
Aesop was a Greek fabulist and storyteller credited with a number of fables.
Fabulous. Sorry.
Yep.
Gay joke. Sorry.
Now collectively known as Aesop's fables. Although his existence remains unclear and no writings by him survive, numerous tales credited to him were gathered across centuries and in many languages.
Sure.
In a storytelling tradition that continues to this day. Many of the tales associated with him are characterized by anthropomorphic animal characters. So there's a lot of Aesop quotes floating. He gave a lot of common sense kind of wisdom told a lot of parables, and buried within those parables, a lot of recognizable quotations from this guy, whether he existed or not. So the question is going to be the same. Is this Aesop or is this Paul Sop? So, are you ready for your first quote? Remember, these are worth 2 points apiece.
Okay.
And you both have your hot seat challenge.
There's no reason for me to use that, because I can only gain from it if I use it when he's at 0.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it on him because he's just going to gain more points. Fuck that. He's been so fucking lucky. I'm definitely not burning mine.
All right. The first quote. As a spark breeds fire, so does anger breed discontent. As a spark breeds fire, so does anger breed discontent. Is that Aesop or is that Paul Sop? Boop. All right. Both of you think this is Paul Sop. This doesn't sound like Aesop at all.
I have no clue.
This is P-Sop.
This is bullshit Sop.
Yeah.
Well,
I got nothing to lose,
right.
so.
You're both right.
Yes!
You're both correct. Scotty, you are on the board. TJ, you go up to 10.
Yeah, give me my 2 points, motherfucker.
Sorry, there you go. I forgot we're doing
Scotty
2
got his
points now.
2. TJ got 10. 2 points apiece. And you guys are doing well in this round. And maybe I'll fail here. Maybe this will be an easy one for you guys to clean up. Maybe you'll stay neck and neck. Who knows? Never trust the advice of a man in trouble. Never trust the advice of a man in trouble. Is that Aesop or is that Paul Sop? Ooh, we got a divergence. Wait a minute. I guess we don't have a divergence. I was reading an old one from TJ. Both of you think this here is Aesop. And both of you are correct. This is Aesop. Scotty, building up a bank of points. But TJ, hey, you're keeping him honest. You're moving well ahead there with all these points. That is genuine Aesop.
Can we split the points into groups of 5? It's a little late for that. It's a little late in the game to change the rules, so probably not.
We're not.
Maybe
we're
next
not
time.
doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. What do you mean split the points into groups?
They just mean
5?
like lock in the points from each round so that you can't like lose points from previous rounds, basically. Like you start everyone as kind of like a fresh slate kind of thing.
Well, yeah,
That's
I mean,
not how
we
we
have
do
to
it,
go
so-
back and
No.
Yeah, it's
no,
too late.
This is
too late.
We
We
can
can't
do it maybe in the future, but.
Yeah. Maybe we can consider that as a format change.
Oh,
at
it makes
some
it
point,
easier to
but-
count. I got you. But,
Yeah, that's fair.
well, maybe in the future.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good.
No, he means the display. Oh, okay. I guess I misunderstood them too. No, this is just easier to do. I don't feel like typing in numbers every time. I'm just going to do this tallies. I mean, you can see who's fucking ahead visually, you know, even if you don't know like the exact thing, you know. I mean, it's not that hard to go like, so.
All right.
To tell the score easier, dude, you can just visually use your eyeballs to be like, there's clearly a lot more there than there is there. Like, you don't, like, what does it matter what the exact number is, you know?
TJ,
Yes.
you were rude to a patron. I'm deducting 4 points.
What?
You were rude to a patron. I'm deducting 4 points.
He just wants to make it close.
You're rude to a patron. These are the people that butter your bread. You don't talk to a patron like that.
You still
4
have a
points
massive,
gone.
You still have a
Giving
massive lead.
Scotty
TJ.
all these fucking, all right.
You still have a massive lead. That's why you even care.
I see how it is.
So, what can we get that score tally again now, TJ? Can we see where we're at?
Yeah, I mean, you can see it's on the screen right there. I mean, it's not for you, but it's for everyone else. They can see it.
You have what, 8?
It looks like it's fucking 4-8, I guess. Something like
It's
that.
4-8. Wow. Scotty, just by being a polite and humble person, has really kind of gotten closer to evening it up. And with these double points, who knows which way it's going to blow?
Who knows,
You guys ready for the next quote?
Sure.
We would often be sorry if our wishes were granted. We would often be sorry
Careful what you
if our wishes were granted. Is that Aesop or Paul Sop?
It's pretty cliche, but Aesop's old as fuck, so I don't know.
Oh my, we've got a divergence. Scotty, you say that's Paul Ziga.
Yep. Hoping.
TJ, you say that's Aesop. TJ earning back some of those bad manner points. I don't know how to say it.
Boop, boop.
Scotty.
Every fucking
Beep,
time.
beep.
So let me think here. It wouldn't change anything at this point. I was just gonna say, like, maybe for the next round we lock in the points where they're at.
Yeah, it really wouldn't matter now.
I don't think it really matters. It doesn't matter. We're gonna move on.
All right. To the next category or the
Destroy.
next question?
Here's your next question. Destroy the seed of evil, or it will grow up to be your ruin.
I'll force TJ to answer
Oh shit!
because he did look stumped. I could this one he looked more
Hot
stumped on.
seat challenge. Destroy the seed of evil, or it will grow up to be your ruin.
I think it's Paul
TJ, you
Sop.
are on the hot seat. 4-point swing.
Yeah, I think it's Paul Sop.
You think that's Paul Sop, huh?
Yeah, I feel like it's too lofty for Aesop. I feel like most of his shit was more like small, like, you know, the fox. Those grapes sour anyway, you know, whatever. So, yeah.
Well, I gotta say, TJ, that's a really good rationalization for a guy that's dead fuck wrong. 4 points
Yes!
minus for you, buddy. You lose. Good day, sir. That is 110%.
Give my points, TJ.
Pure Aesop.
What?
Give my points.
You don't get no points.
Yes, I do. I put you in the hot seat. I gain points.
You do?
Yes.
How come you... Wait.
You gained points when I did it to you and you got it right. So
Did
what?
I?
Yes.
I don't remember
I
that.
get points.
I don't remember that being the fucking
I put you
rules.
in the hot seat. If I get it wrong, I would have lost my 2 points.
No, you don't
No, you
gain
don't.
points.
Yeah,
no.
you don't gain or lose points.
You give up your points to gain. You give up your chance to
Oh.
gain points, but they will lose. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
can
just stay-
force
you
them
just
to
stay
lose
where you are.
points.
Well, he got. I think
the
he got
gamble.
points
No,
one
I
round.
did not.
Yeah, you
You
did.
go back and watch the
you're
tape.
rigged.
I swear-
This is rigged. This
No.
is rigged. Up, terrible rig
I
game.
actually
It is
tried
rigged,
to
guys. I
do it, and
rigged
he
game.
corrected me.
Look,
Man,
rig
yeah.
game.
Paul
Rig game.
stole 4 points from me earlier for no fucking reason. So,
Hey, you watch your mouth, and I'll take a couple more, mister.
fine.
You respect the game master.
All right.
Okay?
Well, at least you lost points. I can live with that.
He lost a significant amount of points. What can you say out loud for those that might be listening, TJ, what the score
looks
is
like
now?
it's about 2 to 6.
2-6. Wow. And what was it at the beginning of this? Something like 14-0 or
I don't
something?
know.
Wild swing. See what I told you? This shit is not over yet. Are you ready for your next one?
Mm-hmm.
A worldly man needs no advice, but seeks it nonetheless. A worldly man needs no advice, but seeks it nonetheless. Is that Aesop or Paul Sop? TJ has voted, and so has Scotty. And Paul's ego has fooled you both yet again.
Damn it.
That's a Paul's ego original. You both lose 2 points, but hey, that's okay. Things
I'm
stay
down
the
to
same.
4 points
Down
now.
to 4 points, TJ.
Down,
You-
down.
Ooh,
A
TJ.
wild swing.
Yeah.
You were way more ahead a minute ago, TJ.
Yeah.
You get another
Way
one wrong.
more ahead.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of game ahead of us, gentlemen. A lot of game
Lots
indeed.
of
And
game.
hard
Damn,
game,
TJ.
too.
Talking your shit. Now you're only 4 up, man.
yeah, yeah.
What if you get another one wrong, TJ? I have nothing to lose at this point, TJ. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You got everything in the world to lose, TJ. You could go right in the gutter.
Yeah, yeah.
And hey, for Scotty, it's nothing but up, right?
Yeah, it's nothing but up.
Nothing but upside. All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Aesop or Paul Sop? We should look to the mind and not to the outward appearance. We should look to the mind and not to the outward appearance. Aesop or Paul Sop? Aesop or Paul Sop? All right, both of you have voted Aesop. What makes this one particularly Aesop-y?
I don't know. Just sound like it sounded like some shit Aesop would have fucking said, or not said, but in his fables.
Couple of people in the chat saying Paul Sop. Chat's wrong. You guys are right. 2 points apiece. That is bona fide Aesop. And now Scotty, unfortunately, has something to lose again. But That gap is so much smaller now than it was. Remember at the last round how happy TJ was and how smug he was being, and now look at that consternation on his face. Can you full screen yourself real quick, TJ? I want people to see that consternation on TJ's face now.
Yeah, TJ, you were a lot more confident a minute ago.
The fates, they are cruel sometimes, are they not, Scotty?
They are, man.
Fates.
Are you ready for your next one?
Yes.
A word spoken in anger may cut more mortally than any blade. A word spoken in anger may cut more mortally than any blade. Is that Aesop or is that Paul Sop? Scotty has voted. TJ locking in his vote as well. 2 points apiece. Once again, you both called it out as a Paul Sop quote. What about chat? Yeah, chat seems to...
They seem kind of split.
Yeah.
There's a couple of Aesops, couple of Paul Sops on that one, but you guys are both right. 2 points apiece.
Yes.
The horse race continues. You ready for your next quote?
Yes.
Keep for yourself double the faith you would cast upon others. Keep for yourself
Hot
double
seat
the faith.
to Scotty.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so
Hot seat to Scotty. So, Scotty, the quote is...
He can either catch up with me or lose what he's got.
Yep. Keep for yourself double the faith you would cast upon others. Aesop or Paul Sop?
let's go Aesop.
Oh, Scotty. I'm
Damn
so
it.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Scotty loses what he's got. Goes back to 0. That is a Paul Sop original. And the final question in the category as well as we move on to round number 4. And it just, it's been brutal so far. You know what we need a picture of here? And I know what we're missing, TJ. Could you go find me a picture of Dr. Seuss?
Yes, sir.
I forgot to put a picture of Dr. Seuss. There's a little preview of the next round, but we're moving into round 4, which will be our final round of is it Paul or is it the person, okay? And we'll be moving on and switching up the format a little bit and the expectation.
At this point in the game, Paul was like, oh, my God, I'm tired of making up quotes.
Probably.
Yeah, I was. It took me a while, dude.
See,
you can imagine.
It's like, I'm tired of trying to sound like these people. I'm going to come up with easier rounds.
So, TJ, for the people listening, give us a score update here.
So the score update is I'm winning by
8-0.
It's like 8-0, yeah.
It's 8-0. But these questions are worth 3 points
It's not
apiece.
I don't see myself winning, but okay. I don't unless TJ starts bombing.
Who knows? Who knows?
I have 50-50 and I've got it wrong every time, so I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty soon you're going to flip that coin, Scotty, and it's going to go your way. And
TJ's been fucking lucky as shit so far.
Hot seats are available for both of you.
Sometimes you're not.
Both of your hot seats are refreshed, so hot seats are available for this round. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? Are you ready for the first one?
I guess.
Chat, are you ready for the first one?
I have nothing to lose, so I'm definitely ready.
Oh, man, dude. Ooh, here we go. Some people are short. Some people are tall. And some, I suppose, must be neither at all. Is that Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt?
Oh,
Scotty has locked in.
I have nothing to lose, so my guess means unless I get points, then that's good. But
TJ has locked in. 3 points on the line. TJ, you said this here is Seuss.
Yeah, but I wasn't really confident in it. But yeah,
Well,
I had to. It was
you were
a coin
more
flip.
confident in it than voting for Paul, right?
A little bit.
What made
I
it?
guess.
What made you think this one was Seussian?
I don't know. It's just like the nonsense of someone being neither short nor tall seemed like something that he would maybe do. I don't know.
Understandable, yeah. Scotty, you thought this one's a forgery. This is a Paul. Was it a stab in the dark, or was there something that tipped you off?
Basically, a
stab in the dark.
Yeah, there's no real. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point because I have nothing to lose.
Well, sometimes you stab the dark and you just miss, and sometimes you stab your brother right in the gut and get some points, and that's what you've done. That was a Paul's ego. That's Dr. Salt.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, you just miss a couple more.
Dr. Salt.
Just miss a couple more, TJ.
Sure thing.
So the scores are getting closer.
5-3.
5-3, and it's anybody's game. Anybody's ball game. Are you ready for the next quote?
Yeah.
A who's it? A what's it? A hullabaloo. A tuba. A trumpet from Alakazoo. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? One more time while you're thinking. A who's it? A what's it? A hullabaloo. A tuba. A trumpet from Alakazoo. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? TJ.
Yeah.
You say Seuss.
Yeah.
And Scotty, you also say Seuss. This one sounds pretty Seussian to the both of you.
Mm-hmm. It could be. I don't know. I don't know. There's a potential to go either way, I feel, with these ones, because if you kind of know his writing style, I think you could imitate it.
That is true. And that is exactly what I've done. That's Dr. Salt. I'm sorry, boys.
Hey, it's all right.
That is Dr. Salt.
Now we're both almost back to 0. Scotty's back to 0, and I only have 2 now, so brutal game.
Oh, man.
Brutal.
I'm telling you, man. I told you not to get disheartened even when that fucking point swing was crazy.
Man, TJ, you've been bombing this round, too.
Yeah, because I don't know. Dr. Seuss is, like, not as distinctive a voice in some ways. I mean, like, it is, but it's easy to imitate.
It is easy to imitate. Well, I can see that.
Not everything that is quotable by Dr. Seuss is a nonsensical rhyme, and here's one of those quotes. Do you think this is Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? You can get help from teachers, but you're going to have to learn a lot by sitting by yourself in a room.
Force TJ to answer.
I'll say it was Seuss.
Force TJ to answer.
Yeah, I'll say it was Seuss.
So 6-point swing on the line here.
Yep.
TJ, you just locked in immediately and said Seuss.
Yeah.
Was there any thought process behind that other than you thought, there's no way Paul's going to put 3 Pauls in there?
Just shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark, and Scotty's to blame. Oh, TJ got some points, yeah.
God, fucking damn it. Every fucking time. I'm not going to challenge him anymore. He's fucking nailed it every time. That mechanic has only fucked me. I'm not gonna,
you have done pretty poorly with
God,
the mechanic.
I am not using that again. That's the only thing that's kept him alive in this. If I did not have done that, I'm not challenging him anymore. This fucking is backfired every fucking time. So I ain't challenging shit. You can forget about that in this game.
Damn.
And the thing about it, if I had not given him that,
I mean, it may come down to it. Yeah, that's true. But hey, you may need a swing later. Even though you've said you won't use it, Scotty?
No, there's no way. He's gotten every fucking time. He's been lucky. Dude's got this devil's luck in this game. Because normally this motherfucker would X out, wrong. Oh, Seuss. Oh, you're right, TJ. 6 fucking points. Fuck. You fucking son of a bitch, TJ.
Sorry, I'm
fucking
so
break your fucking kneecaps later.
That's okay. You know, I mean, it's okay to be inferior, Scotty.
Yeah, it's okay to be an ugly fuck, too, huh?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, yeah, that's a positive way to look at your deficiency.
Yeah, it's a positive way to look at yourself, TJ.
What about me? I'm a beautiful.
You fucking little piece of shit, TJ. You fat fucking turd.
I understand you're
you
very
fucking have cheated
right
this
now.
game, TJ. I think TJ's got a fucking earpiece.
I know it's not fair.
Where's your earpiece, TJ? Where's your earpiece?
I know it's not fair.
Where's your earpiece, TJ?
Because, it's like...
Where's your fucking earpiece, TJ?
The larger
this game is rigged.
Stronger, faster, smarter.
You're not faster. Let's go race right now. Let's go.
Nature would have given you something.
Oh, faster?
Something.
Let's go race right now. I'll put $5,000 on the line.
You want to race, bitch?
Yeah.
$5,000.
$5,000.
You want to fucking race, motherfucker?
Yeah, let's go race outside.
All right.
Let's go run.
All right, let's do it.
Me and you start. Yeah. We start an agreed upon point and we both run.
Yeah.
You can't. There's no other bullshit. You can't have like a vehicle or some other shit. You have to use your own manpower and you have to run.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
No problem.
You want to go race?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
TJ, you're gonna hurt yourself if you try and run full out.
What are you talking about?
He has no chance, dude.
He's gonna pull a hammy, dude. He's all cold. You know he ain't stretched.
Dude,
this
TJ's gonna fucking lose. $5 grand, TJ.
$5 grand.
$5 grand.
Wait, why you gotta put $5 grand?
$5 grand on the line, TJ.
Large? Oof.
Let's go race, TJ.
Nah.
You say you're faster.
Too rich for my blood.
I will allow you guys, if you want to agree on a challenge, to wager a reasonable amount of points.
I'm becoming Dr. Saul because this thing's fucking rigged. TJ fucking
like if
cheated,
you guys want to do like I don't know, like a fucking thumb war or something. Winner takes 6 points or something. I'll let you do that.
I'll race the motherfucker.
You know?
I'll race him.
I'll race him for 6 points.
You won't pay anyway. You're right. Yeah, let's just move on. Whatever.
I gotta go get my fucking racing shoes on. I gotta put my racing clothes on. It may take a minute, but
whatever. Let's go to the next question. You won't even win.
Right.
You're slow as fucking molasses, dude.
I mean, it's just what you think.
Race to a pack of Oreos.
That's exactly what I want you to believe.
Okay, let's race them.
I said I would.
Dude, you're gonna get beat so bad.
I said I would.
Dude, I'm so much faster. You're gonna be fucking seeing. Like,
I don't know about that, Scotty. I don't know about that.
Okay.
Maybe we'll do it afterwards.
Okay.
Just to show you how much superior I am to you in every respect, Scotty. Every respect.
You're not faster.
Stronger, bigger,
you're bigger.
faster.
You are fatter.
Prettier.
Prettier, no.
I don't know everything. Just across the board.
You're just none of those things.
Across the fucking
I will say you're
board.
bigger. You are a fat fuck. I will give you that one. There's one thing I can give you. You are a big fat fuck.
I'm just trying to think of even one area where I fucking lag behind. I guess you have a bigger dick, so there is that.
Yeah, you do have a tiny penis. You're slow. You're dim-witted. I mean, there's just... I don't want to go on, TJ.
I mean, I think, well, if I'm dim-witted, then you must be a fucking rock.
No, you know what? Because this has been rigged against me, TJ. Look, these questions have been rigged from the start. I don't mean to impugn Paul here, but look, these questions...
I did not rig
these questions have been rigged. This hasn't been a rigged contest. This hasn't been rigged. It's all been rigged.
I take exception.
I don't even recognize the validity of this contest.
Scotty's quitting. He's quitting the contest.
Wow.
He's done.
I've been cheated.
He feels he's been cheated. Scotty will be back.
Yeah,
Scotty will be back.
He's gonna come back. He can't possibly walk away from this contest.
I mean, we've seen how wildly this can swing. So Scotty, I think he's playing the long game. I think he's trying to psych you out right now.
This is part of his long-term strategy, huh?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's trying to psych you out.
He's like, I'll just create a little tension for the audience before I sweep this motherfucker.
Yeah,
probably known every damn quote on here. Just like, yeah, Dr. Seuss, no problem. I know all this shit. Yep. I know all this shit. No fucking problemo, motherfucker. TJ wouldn't even run from danger. He'd just accept his fate of death. Lol. Shut up, erotic whale. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Damn.
You know what the fuck you're talking about. What a jerk. What a mean person.
Did you just call a patron a jerk?
Yeah, I sure did. But they insulted me first, you know? Like, they brought it upon themselves, you know?
TJ.
Brought it on themselves.
One man's insult is another man's observation, TJ. You better watch yourself. You saw what happened the last time you disrespected a patron. No, I don't want to have to do it to you.
I did it out of nowhere that time. This time I was literally
you lose a point. Lose a point.
What?
Lose a single point.
Man.
You lose a single point. I'm sorry. I told you that you're going to be respectful. This is your audience out here, TJ. These are the people that butter your bread and that gravy your meatloaf.
All right. Fair enough. Sorry, audience member.
Now, you can enforce the rules however you want on a TJ show, but on a Paul show, you don't respect the audience, TJ.
Where's Scotty losing points for... Well, he didn't even have any points to lose, so whatever.
Yeah, Scotty is back at 0, but you have a precious few points yourself there, Mr. Man.
10 points for Slytherin. Danger would be minus 50 points from Gryffindor. You guys are like getting into this Harry Potter shit a little too strong right now.
Well, they've discovered that I am the sorting hat of Pessimist Productions, dude.
A sorting hat. Which house would I go in?
You?
Yeah.
You would put me on wanting Slytherin real bad, but you'd end up in Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I figure
you like cooking. You like cooking way too much to not be
true.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I could do that.
No Slytherin is like slaving away in the kitchen for hours making a roux, you know?
Yeah.
You're a Hufflepuff. I know your heart, TJ.
Yeah.
See?
Look, if I don't win this contest, Scotty, I want to say this is rigged. If I do not win this, I challenge the results.
And Scotty would go in not wanting anything, just knowing he would get Slytherin and he would get Slytherin.
Yeah.
Scotty is a true Slytherin. But you're a Hufflepuff that wants to be a Slytherin, TJ.
Okay. Fair enough.
You might. I don't know. If you really put on the Sorting Hat, I might throw you in Ravenclaw because you're kind of edgy. You know what I mean? They're the Ravenclaw's like the edgelords,
like the good edgy because they got ravens and claws. I guess.
Yeah.
But they're like they're on the good side though, which so you can't really be. They're like pseudo edgy.
Yep.
Whatever. I definitely wouldn't be Gryffindor because that's like courage and shit. I'm just like, ugh.
Well, you'll be happy to know, Scotty, that while you walked it off a little bit, dumbass TJ insulted an audience member yet again, insulted a paying patron.
Figures.
And got a point deducted for his insult. So your prospects have only gotten better since you took a little break. So good news for you, bad news for your brother. Are you ready?
Yeah.
For the next quote? Is this Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? Your brain is your strongest muscle, but you have to make it sweat. Your brain is your strongest muscle, but you have to make it sweat. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? Scotty has voted. TJ has voted. You are both correct. It is me. That was Dr. Salt. You both smelled the salt on that one. Yeah. I think maybe that Scotty walked around. It cleared his head a little bit.
Cleared his mind. What little there was to clear.
Just hold this on my lawyers. Watch your mouth, TJ. You can be sued very soon.
Jacob soon. Rosenthal on the case. All right. Your next quote, gentlemen. When Martin sat down for a really hard think, he found his poor thinker was quite on the blink. When Martin sat down for a really hard think, he found his poor thinker was quite on the blink. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? TJ has voted. Scotty's still thinking. Scotty's...
I sent it.
With the thoughts he'd be thinking he could be another Lincoln if he only had a brain.
You both think this is Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Man, I rope-a-doped you with 3 of these rhymings.
You faggot.
Minus 3 points for each of you.
Boo. Paul sucks.
Man. No, Paul's great, man. I can sound like anybody I want. I should be... Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm a genius.
Yeah.
I'm so talented.
I mean...
All right.
You did it. I mean, I can't...
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Maybe.
I've forgotten most of my books, but I'll never forget my granddaughter's smile as she read them for the first time. Is that Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? I've forgotten most of my books, but I'll never forget my granddaughter's smile as she read them for the first time. Seuss or Salt? Scotty has voted. TJ has voted. You are both correct. Sneaky Paul tried to sneak one by you and failed. Thought I'd throw a little sentiment out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of people
I know that Dr. Seuss, I don't really know a whole lot about him, but I know that he was not really all that much he didn't really like kids that much.
No,
he loved his grandchildren, though.
Did he?
He did.
Okay.
There were a lot of quotes that I found about his grandchildren, so I thought I'd make one up.
Okay. Well, I assumed he hated kids because I thought that was like a little, like an irony of his life or whatever, that he really wasn't too fond. But
he loved his grandchildren.
Okay, fair enough. I guess I was casting aspersions then.
You sure were.
Unwittingly.
A diamond is expensive. A smile is priceless. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt?
One more time.
A diamond is expensive. A smile is priceless. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? Scotty has voted. TJ's thinking pretty hard about this one.
I did it. I voted.
Oh, okay, you voted, yeah. Well, brother, look at brother, because there is a split. One of you has royally fucked the other one out of 3 points and gained 3 points for yourself because there is a split. Scotty, you say this is Dr. Salt all the way.
So TJ's got 3 points.
Wait. I said it was... I thought I said that. Was
no, you don't. No.
Yeah.
Well, Scotty, you think you know how I deal the cards, but you may be. In fact, you know what? I'll skip it, Scotty. You won.
Oh shit!
This was me. This was a Dr. Salt quote. I thought I'd sprinkle a little more sentiment in there. TJ, you lose points. Scotty, you gain points, and the swing has happened, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what has happened to this fiery competition between brothers. Will they survive till the end? Only the patrons get to find out, because the patrons are the badasses that support all of what we do. By the way,
I love
before we
you.
move on,
what's up?
Thank you to all of the patrons, both new and old, that have switched over to the $7 tier or remained on the $10 tier and join us today.
Thank
you guys are
patrons.
Awesome.
We
Thank you
love
for believing in us.
Thank you.
Thank you for
jerk
trusting
off
us.
to pictures of your mothers at night.
That's true. Are you guys ready for your next quote?
Yes.
Yep.
Whenever things go a bit sour in a job I'm doing, I always tell myself, you can do better than this. Dr. Seuss or Dr. Salt? Whenever things go a bit
I
sour.
hate these Dr. Seuss ones, man.
Whenever things go a bit sour in a job I'm doing, I always tell myself, you can do better than this. Is that Dr. Seuss? Or is that Dr. Salt? Both of you think that this is Dr. Seuss, and you are both absolutely correct.
Ooh.
3 points apiece. And now, gentlemen, for the people listening, TJ, can you give a score update?
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for me, and I think 9 for Scotty.
Oh, my word.
Yep. 9 to 10.
It is... it's anybody's game, and it's about to become crazier.
Oh, shit.
Because we're done with Dr. Seuss. We're moving on, and we're also done with the Paul quotes, because like TJ said, I got tired of racking my brain trying to sound like Dr. Seuss and every other brilliant person that ever lived. This one is going to be a 3-way category, so we're adding a little bit more variation. 2 incorrect answers and only 1 correct answer to each one. Is this Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, or Charlie Manson?
How many points
Marilyn
are
Manson,
these worth in this round? Is it still a
these
3?
are bumping up yet again. These are worth 5 points
Fuck.
a pop.
Okay.
Ooh.
You both have your hot seat challenge. Scotty, I know you've sworn it off, but we'll see. In good faith, it is there for you if should you decide to use it. TJ, it's there for you as well. It's refreshed here at the top of the round.
I mean, that means, the fact that there's 5 points in this round means that pretty much either of our scores could just go away in like 2 wrong answers. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
brutal. All right, let's do it.
So, once again, Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, or Charlie Manson. Your first quote. Leave me in a room with some crayons, and I'll draw on the wall. Is that Marilyn Monroe, Marilyn Manson, or Charlie Manson?
Literally any of them could have said that. It would have been in character for every one of them.
That's why I chose this category. As different as these people might be perceived, they had a lot in common. Leave me in a room with some crayons, and I'll draw on the wall.
MM could be Marilyn or wait, that doesn't. You can't say MM because Marilyn Monroe and Marilyn Manson both have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. He's trying to. Well, you know what? He's a patron. He can game the system. You can claim you're right either way.
This is hard. Yeah, it's hard. This is actually kind of hard to write. You got to write out the whole thing almost to even do it. I guess CM would only be one, but you can't say Marilyn. You can't say Manson. You have to say
Yeah, you have to say one or the other.
You gotta kind of type out the whole thing. I mean, there's no way to get around that. I guess we could do 1, 2, or 3 if you wanted, and one could be Marilyn.
That's all right. I'll just do BW if I think it's Manson for Brian Warner.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Scotty has voted. TJ is still racking his brain.
All right. Fuck. Okay. I hate this question.
Scotty, take a look at that phone and make sure he's not trying to research something.
Yeah, I'm not trying to research.
Keep him honest over there because he's taking his sweet time with this one.
All right.
All right. Scotty, you think that sounded like Charlie Manson?
Sounds like it.
And TJ, you thought that sounded like Marilyn Manson.
Well, I know he's written on walls before, so.
I mean, I think all these people probably wrote on walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
TJ, you're correct.
Ooh.
Wow. So TJ comes strong out the gate and maybe proves that he knows his idol's mind better than the average person. I saw you struggling with that one, TJ. Why was that one so hard for you?
Really, because any of those, like I said, any of those people could have said that quote because they were all kind of notorious. I mean, like, say what you want about any of those people, they all kind of don't necessarily play by society's rules. Obviously, Charles Manson is the most, the most of much of a rule breaker, but
Sure.
But yeah, I don't really see any of those people as being like, oh, well, what polite society says goes. So,
I'll wait for Scotty to come back here. What a take a little toke.
Take a toke.
Take a little toke. Have a little joke. Have a little smoke. Take a little toke.
What the hell's going on here?
How you guys liking this? Those of you in the live chat, you can be honest. I had a lot of fun pulling this, and I'm having a lot of fun lording over it. But I can't really speak for the people watching. It seems like you guys are digging it so far.
I mean, the viewers have gone up as we've been going, so
that's cool.
I figure that most of them are sticking around, so that's always a good sign. I like being here for the recording. I mean, we're not even recording this time; we're streaming live, so totally different fucking setup. Fucking Scotty, he's in there fucking doing research on this round. He's up in there like Charles Manson quotes, Marilyn Monroe quotes, Marilyn Manson quotes, scrolling through.
Maybe he is, and maybe he isn't.
Fucking Scotty.
Maybe he isn't.
In there cheating his fucking ass off because he knows that he cannot defeat the greatness that is I. That is I, that is me, that is me, I me. TJ. KIRK. The greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Today is my birthday, and this stream is lit. Thanks, Abby Danger. Be even more than if Scotty could sit his ass down in his fucking chair. Didn't he just, what is he doing?
Oh.
You gotta take 50 pisses a day? He needs to go get his bladder looked at or something. He's got problems.
Are you alleging malfeasance?
Yeah, maybe. This guy's claiming some kind of stomach cramp or something.
I really did, but I'll go on if you guys want.
Okay, sorry. I guess Scotty's feeling sickly.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, let's plow on through this then.
Yeah, we'll just get it done.
Let's get this shit done.
I don't know. My stomach was just.
This guy's stomach. Yeah, his stomach. He got sick to his stomach when he saw how badly he was getting beat.
I'll just get it done. It sucks, but whatever.
All right. Plow on we plow. That is a man's.
Yeah, we got.
I mean, Scotty, if you're feeling ill, we could always, do something else for the rest of this episode and hang out, and you can go on home. I mean, if you're sick, dude, I don't want you to sit here and be sick. It might take a while to get through this.
Let's just try to keep going.
All right.
Well, just let me know. I mean, we can always put this off to another time. I'm sure the patrons will understand. So. Your next quote, Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, or Charlie Manson. The way out of a room is not through the door. Just don't want out and you're free. Is that Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, or Charlie Manson? The way out of a room is not through the door. Just don't want out and you're free. TJ has locked in. Scotty has locked in. Scotty thinks that sounds like Marilyn Monroe. Does sound like something she could have said. TJ, you think that sounds like Charlie Manson?
I think it sounds like Chuck, because he was incarcerated, so I think he was kind of saying, like, I'm free even though I'm in this place, you know?
Sure.
I mean, all these people have been incarcerated in various ways, if not, directly. But a lot of these people locked in their own minds, locked in their own little self-made prisons. TJ, you're correct.
Of course
that is a Charlie Manson quote.
Okay. Damn. Oh. Charlemagne, yeah.
Charlemagne. And I'm devastatingly ahead now.
Your next quote, well, I mean, there's 5 points.
Yeah,
you can lose 5 points.
It's pretty easy to lose them at this point, too. So
your next quote, total paranoia is just total awareness. Total paranoia is just total awareness. Is that Marilyn Manson, Marilyn Monroe, or Charlie Manson? Scotty has locked in.
All right.
TJ has locked in. Man, you guys, Scotty shot wide to the left. TJ shot wide to the right. Scotty thought it sounded like Marilyn Manson. TJ, you said Marilyn Monroe, and that is a Charlie Manson quote. I thought it was a little on the nose, so I thought it might stump you.
Yeah, it seemed too obviously him.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, nah, it ain't him. But sometimes you just do the double fake out.
You take 3 or 5?
5.
Okay.
I took 5.
Just making sure.
All right, so both lose 5 points there. All right. Next quote. I defy gravity. I defy gravity.
Well, okay. I guess I could say that I think that that's Marilyn Monroe, because if there's anyone that defied gravity, it was definitely her.
You guys both guessed Marilyn Monroe, and that's good reasoning, and you are both absolutely correct. That is a Marilyn Monroe quote. All the 3 giant egos here, by the way, is what makes this kind of tough. 3 giant depressive egos too.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, your next quote. Money is a game. It's only real to the people who work for it. It's a monopoly game. It's a game of paper. It's all just paper. Is that Marilyn Manson, Charlie Manson, or Marilyn Monroe?
It's another one. It very much sounds like it's Charlie Manson, but I feel like it could also be Marilyn Monroe. I feel like it's not Marilyn Manson. I guess I shouldn't talk about my reasoning out loud. This guy got to do it again. This guy might have food poisoning or something. I'm going to say that it's Marilyn Monroe because I feel like it feels once again like it's too obviously Charlie, but maybe you were thinking that after you faked it out. I don't know. Just tell me what about.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you go check on Scotty and make sure he's okay and talk to him, one-on-one, and let him know that nobody is going to hold it against him, and that we can always finish this up later tomorrow. We do it like, I know the patrons will understand if me and you just sit here and shoot the shit for the end of this, and this is a 2-parter or whatever.
Chelsea says she thinks he's puking, so
yeah, I mean, if he's throwing up, bro,
might just want to put a pin in this and I don't know, get back to it or something.
Well, we'll put a pin in the game, and then me and you can sit here, and I think that Taylor needs to take him on home, man, because he's...
Take him down to the Paradise City. I'm just going to make an executive decision that Scotty is too sick to continue and let him go back home. So, yeah, Chelsea, could you go ahead and call Taylor, please?
Yeah, get a hold of Taylor and just let her know that Scotty's not doing well. I think, and this would go for any of us, man. Your health comes first, and if you're throwing up, man...
Shit.
He's obviously at a disadvantage at that point. If he's
he can't even focus on what the game is if he's fucking feeling like that. So,
yeah, so
it would hollow out my victory at this point.
And look, the score is what it is now. And once again, when Scotty is feeling
locked
well,
in, I got it. It's not changing. So, we should probably figure out what we should probably fucking just figure out what happened in this with this question, unless we just want to nullify this one.
Well, let's just, I'll nullify it because I got plenty of these. So
that
last
just out of curiosity,
is,
who said that shit? I won't attribute points to it, but
money. Yeah, no points. But yeah, money is a game. It's only real to the people who work for it. It's a monopoly game. It's a game of paper. It's all on paper. Is a Charlie Manson quote.
Okay, so it is Charlie. So I thought it was too obviously him, and I went with Maryland because I'm like, See,
I did. I actually spent a lot of time on this. Like this game, because I wanted there to be like.
We already called Taylor for you, so.
Yeah, I just called her too.
Yeah, why don't you just go?
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
No, you don't have to apologize for nothing, brother.
Yeah, you probably got food poisoning or something. Just go sit on the couch and it'll be fine. Me and Paul are
Feel
gonna
better.
Figure out something else to just talk to the people for a minute. No problem. Feel better.
So yeah, these quotes aren't going anywhere, and I've got enough rounds to justify another long game. So hey, man, maybe I'll add another round or two to it because people seem to be liking it. And we'll finish this up next time we do a live show or something. If that's fair to everybody.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm
sure everyone, I mean, what are they gonna do? Scotty.
I admire, but I remember, when I was real ill that one time, you guys kind of pulled the pin on me too, and we're like, no. You need to fucking.
Oh yeah.
You need to just go on.
There's no fucking. I don't know. I don't want anyone. I mean, working sick is a great recipe for fucking staying sick. So.
Yeah.
Just fucking take it off at that point.
Nothing heals better than rest, especially if he's got food poisoning or some shit. He's just gonna have to puke it out.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to be doing that while you're on the show.
No fucking sir. Let me change my camera a little bit so it's more like a single camera angle.
Okie dokie.
See, this to me though, this is part of the fun of fucking live shit. Cause you never know what's gonna happen. And this is like a perfect example of like, if we'd done this shit pre-recorded, we would have just been like, oh, I guess we'll just have to shoot the rest of the episode some other day and we just splice it together.
Oh, we most definitely would have.
But now you guys get to see the fucking drama of like, oh shit, Scotty's not feeling good.
Shit happens, dude, when you're doing this.
TJ poisoned Scotty to win a game, SMH. Well, I don't win the game because we couldn't fucking finish. If I did that, dude. I'm pretty stupid. It's not a good strategy.
There's no way I'm declaring a winner with this many rounds on the board. In addition to the round that we're at, which we're barely into.
Yeah, so just to freeze the score to make sure everyone make sure I don't fucking cheat or nothing happens. The score as we left is 5-2. Let's see, 5-2. Let me just. It's hard. I'm at the point where it's hard to count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 5-20 at this point. So I'm just going to make a notation of that. I guess I can just get rid of these things for now and just put the numbers.
And remember, that you saw how fast this game swings. It's designed that way.
I think we're actually at the point now where I probably will just do with numbers when we continue with it, but.
Sure. I'll try and design it from here on out in increments of 5, so it's easy to do.
Yeah. So if the next round goes up, it should go up to like 10 or something, so I can just do the math easily. So it's not. I don't want to deal with like 3s and 4s and shit because it's too hard to do. I mean, I suck at basic arithmetic, so just keep it simple.
What was your favorite made up quote out of the ones that we went through already? The first one that I put on there is I feel like that was actually not only a good imitation of a Mark Twain quote, but a good quote in and of itself. Yeah, I was actually like, I do this thing. It doesn't really matter what I was doing, I guess. But last night I was rolling on my back. I have this roller. It's not a foam roller. It's a chirp wheel thing. I was doing that, and I was thinking about Mark Twain. Because I was watching something on the TV that had Mark Twain in it or whatever the fuck, and or I'd seen some documentary, and I thought of that quote. As I was popping my back on this thing, I was like, a half-wit's got a politician beat by half. I'm Mark Twain, and that I was like, dude, I bet I can make up a few quotes and maybe stump some people on it. It ended up working out well. I think it's good too to do some of that and then to pit other people against similar or maybe in people's minds very dissimilar people.
Yeah, I went ahead and put the chat on the screen as well, so you guys can also have a little featured spot.
Yeah, nice.
Paul, you have a talent for coming up with fake quotes.
One of the things that I wanted to ask you about, and I guess it doesn't matter to do it is in front of the patrons is like, you think we should put out a poll to see amongst patrons after a while, at least once people settle into this new tier, like what's the best time for us to be live for you guys?
That's a good point, because we know what's the best time to go live on YouTube based on analysis of the data, but we don't necessarily know that for our patrons. So yeah, I would say it might be a good idea to put that forth to them and be like, hey guys, what time is best for something to be live for you? And then we could kind of like maybe split it into like 4 or 5 different quadrants of time zones and shit, and figure it out from there.
Yeah.
I guess we'll base it on Eastern time, since that's like the most densely populated region of the U.S., I think. Or is your region the most densely populated?
It's definitely a war for one or the other. So I really honestly don't know. I know that most people reckon by Eastern time.
So we should probably just do it. We'll just make the poll in Eastern time and be like, hey, this time to this time, this time to this time, this time to this time.
Right. And people can figure out. So most people reckon by Eastern time. Usually if somebody's going to choose one, they reckon by Eastern because it's easy to figure out from there where you're at. So.
Hell yeah.
You just kind of minus an hour as you move through the time zones backwards.
I prefer you to go live in early afternoon, but I'm impartial. Yeah. Impartial. I see.
Sure. Yeah, I think it'd be good. Maybe we'll throw up a poll in a couple, in a while, in a couple of days, maybe once people kind of settle into the tier and shit. What time you guys think for these live things is good for you? And then if it's something that works for us and the schedule and shit, we'll try and make that happen.
Fuck yeah.
We could also do some like swapping ones too. So if you're like an overseas patron who just never gets a good time, maybe you could let us know that. And if there's enough of you, hey, maybe we could every once in a while at least.
Yeah, do like it's a Europe episode or whatever.
It'd be like a super late night stream for us, but for you guys,
wouldn't bother me.
A reasonable time. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I'm fuck, dude. I find that like I go through like these periods of time where I'm just like I sleep and sleep and sleep, and I go through these periods of time where it's like I don't sleep. I just fucking like I take little naps here and there, but I'm just like up, and then I'm down, 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 down. I guess it's like bad for you or whatever, but I don't know how to help it. It's just like how the fuck I
just think some people are just tuned that way,
Especially, what's fucked up is this weather here is fucking ridiculous, where it's like first it's fucking 70, and then it's fucking 40, and then it's fucking 70 again, and then it's 30, and then it's 80, and it's like, oh my God, my body cannot adjust to any fucking temperature here because it's like bouncing around like a fucking ping pong ball. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. Go be winter or be summer, but fucking be something. I can't take it.
Well, it's been a wet, cold winter here.
Which is very unusual, right?
Well, the wetness is. The coldness not necessarily unusual, but how wet it's been. Yeah, I mean, there was like a 2-week period in California where it was just raining constantly.
Yeah, that fucking sucks balls. I mean, I guess it's good because of the drought and shit.
It's totally good, dude. I tell you what, man, you can see I've seen snow on the Sierra Nevada mountains for the first like tangible, significant snowpack for the first time in maybe a dozen years in this area.
Yeah, maybe that's pretty
longer. Cool. So this next season is going to be really good. There's going to be rivers that have been dry riverbeds for 10 years that are going to be flowing for the first time as they let spillways over and shit. But California needs that like 6 years in a row to even start undoing the damage of this drought. So
yeah, I mean,
if it's just an anomalistic kind of one-time event, we go right back to the dryness and hotness next year, we're fucked again. All that shit's just going to dry up. But yeah, it's just been kind of real super cold where I'm at now. But I don't know. I don't know if I would wish for less winter or not. I don't know. I don't remember what hot feels like at this point.
Yeah, it's like crazy. I mean, well, here it's like some days that you go out and it feels like you're in the fucking middle of the fucking summer. Other days it feels kind of like winter, I guess. But man, I don't know.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go take a leak real quick.
Yeah.
Can you?
I'll talk to them. What do you guys think?
Chalky.
Yeah, you know, our plan is fucking falling apart. Scotty's dead. It's horrible. So, R.I.P. to Scotty. But you know, the show must go on. So, what's on your guys' mind? I guess it's kind of like a ideology at this point. So, what's up, y'all? What's going down in Chinatown, motherfuckers? Anything on your fucking brain waves or whatever the fuck? Scotty don't got no COVID. He's got a stomach ache. He probably ate something he shouldn't have ate because it came on real fucking sudden. He didn't really seem like he was sick, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh. So definitely like some kind of like issue with something like that, I think. Yeah, game shows are cool. I think it's cool to have a live fucking game show. Maybe we should bring people on sometimes. Hey, baby. How you doing? You want to join? You want to be on the show for a second? You want to just peek in and say hello? You going to maybe just say something to the people? Let's hear the wisdom of Chelsea. Come on.
I don't think I have wisdom.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No wisdom?
No.
Give us some
what
fucking
are we
wisdom.
Talking about?
I don't know. I'm sick too today. Sorry, bud.
Same.
Did you like the response to Onion Nuggets? Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was all positive from what I saw. I didn't see any negative. I'm sure there is some. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, from what I could see, there really wasn't many people that didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it seemed
and
like
honestly, with all the changes, it seems like most people are totally excited about it.
Right, because I don't know. It's fucking different fucking concept, man.
I'm also very excited. I keep gassing you up on all my social media.
I think people need to fucking, I want to fucking create an atmosphere where people start sending content into it, you know? But, because it's always good when you got an audience that's like actively like advocating for shit, you know?
True. Like how people send you stuff for Abandon Hope.
Yeah. That's always useful. I mean, I don't always use 100% of the stuff they pull. And sometimes, like, you know, so I think there have been a couple times I actually didn't use any of their shit. But for the most part, I end up using, like, sometimes I pick, you know, a lot of times there's, like, just, like, one person that's really good at it. And you'll just be going through and it'll be like, oh, this is all trash. And then there'll be one person that sends, like, 5 or 6 things and they're just all gold. And it's like, fuck, this person really knows what the fuck they're doing. I wish I had that. Because like a lot of times when it comes to like a pulling Abandon Hope shit, I'm like, because I don't watch shit that's horrible like that. I don't watch a bunch of conservative idiots yammer about fucking nonsense because it's like, ugh, they're disgusting. But, you know, apparently some people are out there fucking keeping an eye. Not I, though.
Yeah, we have friends that are like that who will like watch conservative shit just to like see what they're doing and like be pissed off about it. But I really don't want to watch it because it just makes me mad.
Yeah. Which I guess is the point, but
I know, but like I have enough stuff going on in my own head.
Yeah, I got like Twitter for that. I'm just like,
I don't get on Twitter anymore either because of that.
I'm like, if I want to be angry, I'll just go on Twitter for a second, and I'll probably be angry within like a few seconds because like I'm just gonna be scrolling through, and there's gonna definitely be like some kind of take that I'm just like, nah, nope. Well, I'm instantly fucking in a bad mood. Thanks. I believe that's me. You always pick the things I post. Maybe you need to fucking write me and be like my like go-to guy of like you're. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It probably is you. If I'm always picking your shit, you're probably the dude I'm talking about. Because there is a guy that like he posts shit whenever I do an Abandon Hope. Maybe not every time, but a lot of times, and it's like I always pick his shit because he fucking just knows. He has like a fucking sixth sense about what's good for that show, and I'm just like, yeah, there it is. And a lot of people just post like suggestions that like frankly don't make really a lot of sense. And I'm just sitting there like why would you send me this? You know this isn't going to work. I mean, I guess they don't, but whatever. I'm always grateful for every submission though. Even if it's useless.
Yeah, because people are participating.
Yeah, because like that's engagement.
Is that a plug on the side of Paul's chair? Like, can he play his phone in there?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
That would be cool.
Fuck. I sometimes... Oh, okay. Get out of here. Sometimes I watch PragerU videos to see what rightoids are bitching about, but yeah, I can't think of anything more insufferable than watching right-wing fucks. Yeah, it's usually pretty bad.
Like that Channel 5 YouTube channel. Oh my God. I mean, the guy is funny who's interviewing them and like exposing them. I think it's a good thing, but a lot of the time I'm like, I can't watch this. It makes me like really sad and angry that there's that many dumbass people voting on shit in our country.
Yeah.
And they're very passionate, so you know they're fucking voting.
Maybe all of them should just be like removed from like if you're if you've been featured in a Channel 5 video, it's just like you lose voting rights. Maybe.
I was thinking they should just have their own like little sector of land. And have their own place where they can be what they want.
Yeah, let them have their own fucking president. Here's your president.
You could fit them all in Montana.
Yeah, but Montana has all that scenic beauty. We need to put them somewhere like really shitty.
Okay. New Jersey?
Yeah, maybe Jersey. I don't know.
But that's like two in the middle of things that matter.
Yeah. You want to kind of push them off to the side. Put them in Alaska.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Alaska's beautiful too, but it's at least like cold and frigid and horrible.
It's awful though.
Who's going to Alaska?
Everyone that we don't like, that we don't want
The
voting.
right wing, like awful people who are making all the bad
Don't send
decisions.
them to Alaska. It's way too pretty. Send them to like Nebraska or some shit.
Yeah.
Send them to the cornfield, dude. Like the children of the corn, man. Send them out
Like
there to he who
Kansas.
walks amongst the rows.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Hey, Paul.
Hello, Chelsea.
He who
Dude, Chelsea.
walks among the rows.
Chelsea said she missed me the other day in my ideology chat. And
Yeah,
I
she was
really
saying that to me the
missed
other
it.
day, and I was like, "What's going on here? What do you mean you miss Paul?
Well, I told him that. It was the day that we were driving
Don't
home
nobody
from our trip.
miss no Paul. What the hell are you saying?
I was like, man, I miss Paul. I want to live close to Paul again.
Good old Paul. Can I get some
Dude,
warning
I've
so I
got
can
this-
leave Nebraska first? You should.
I was gone
you
so
should-
long.
Wait, you should already
I
do
was gone-
that. Sorry, go ahead.
I was
Paul.
gone so long as I was hooking up this TINS unit thing to my back because I woke up this morning and it felt like, you know, Rambo's knife?
Mm-hmm.
That big ass, like, it's almost a sword type of knife. It felt like he had stuck that between my shoulder blade and spine on the right side and then just twisted it and then left the knife in there.
I feel like everyone around me right now is fucked up. Chelsea's fucking
I'm not
got
fucked up.
Chelsea got a sore throat. Your back is broken into fucking 12 pieces. Scotty's puking. I'm fine. I'm just fine, but I'm wondering when the fucking other shoe's gonna drop. Like, am I gonna fucking walk outside to get the newspaper and get struck by lightning?
It could happen.
I don't even read the newspaper, so
I was
it'd be
gonna
hell of a
say,
fucking crazy thing.
Good thing we don't get the newspaper.
But maybe, you know, sometimes they throw it out in our yard anyway. Like, hey, free sample or something. I don't know. And I fucking go out there. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me a fucking newspaper. I just want to throw it right in the garbage. But, you know, you got to pick it up. I go down and pick that fucker up. Bam! Struck by lightning. Dead.
Don't die.
Or if you survive the lightning strike, it leaves a really cool scar. So, or whatever that is.
That is true.
It's like a mark. It's like a burn.
It's a scar.
I don't know what you
Yeah,
call
I'm
it.
sure it's a scar.
It's a scar.
But it's about the
showing
coolest one you could
path.
fucking get. So
Yeah, it's just it's because it looks like actual lightning. It is actual light. It's the path that the lightning took through your body to ground.
fucking beautiful. It's great.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
that
it's
would-
like,
If you could survive it, it'd be a pretty dope ass tattoo. But
Yeah.
you know, I don't think I rolled them dice.
yeah, probably not. Probably not a great idea. Sometimes they have
I don't
coupons
think-
from the Washington Post. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want no coupons. I don't want nothing. Just leave me alone. I don't want no newspaper. Take your newspaper, shove it up your ass.
Do you remember when I tried to get them to stop sending the newspaper in Ohio?
Yeah.
I had to call like 7 times and they were like, yeah, we'll do that. And then they wouldn't. They just kept giving us newspaper.
Yeah, they would. They don't let you. They don't
I
let
was
you
like,
cancel
this
the
is
newspaper.
so wasteful. No one reads this shit.
Throw it in the trash.
So I gave up and we kept getting the newspaper.
Dank D&D is great. Thanks.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
I'm glad you guys are liking it. We're dumping a lot of new stuff on you guys, and there's more in the cooking pot.
Yeah, we just gave you guys. Didn't we just give them the Dank D&D for the 3? Wait, how many episodes we give them? 3, 4? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
some of you may have not even seen it today, but make sure you go and look for it if you haven't seen it. We dropped the first season of Dank D&D, the first 6 episodes condensed into a special Patreon-only cut.
Dope.
That dropped this morning. And
Dope.
so when you got the time, and if you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. That is the first season that we made. It's remastered and recut, and we're going to move our way through the seasons. and ultimately get to the one that we shot last year in Los Angeles. And hopefully by that time we'll be
I think that
working on another.
If my math is right on that, I think that will be showing in March.
Yeah.
Somewhere
So it'll be a
March,
while.
April, something like that. But hey, that's not
But it's
that
gonna
long of a
be-
wait.
it's
It's going
gonna
to
be-
get new shit the whole time. So
Right. Yeah. You guys are going to get the big enchilada dropped on you at the beginning or towards the beginning of every month. So you guys will love that.
yeah.
And then, of course, we got Cinema for Cynics making its comeback. Me and TJ were taking a look at some assets for Cinema for Cynics today.
Oh,
Some-
yeah. That was
we're
fun.
TJ's helping me throw a fresh coat of paint on it.
Yeah,
so
because the
we're-
old banners, it's the
doesn't
funniest
make a lot
shit
of
to me.
sense.
It's got like a fucking thing. It's like uploads every Wednesday and Tuesday or some shit. It's
Yeah.
like, what? No. It's like,
been dormant.
I just told the motherfucker like that is doing the new one, like, don't put no words about how often shit's gonna be or any fucking promises right in the banner. Just fucking generic banner,
Yeah.
I got I like the I'm gonna do you guys will see the fucking art style, but it's like it's got like a retro look, but I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that.
And I just read a different script of Paul's this morning for another Cinema for Cynics video that I think is fucking pretty sick, funny as fuck. I don't want to give it away, but
Awesome. I'm so excited.
man, it's good. And I will
it's
say,
gonna be fun.
I don't want to fucking give away too much to Paul, but I'm sorry to you guys, but Paul, as far as that script goes, look at it again through the lens of time management, because I really think that's the main weakness
What?
of the subject more than anything else. Like almost every
Yeah.
one of those things could actually be attributed.
Yeah, you're kind of right. You're very right.
Will you guys do live Dank D in the future? I don't know if we would do D&D necessarily, but I think that there's a possibility of doing some other games. Like if you guys start really digging that kind of content, I was thinking we could definitely sit down and play some like fucking Monopoly or just fucking anything. Doesn't matter. Fucking some kind of crazy ass board game or normal ass board game or whatever the fuck. Because obviously that content's kind of got like a popular thing. If there's like an online component to it, that's even better.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of board games have like online versions at this point. A lot of role-playing games have online versions at this point. I would like to do something where I actually like dress up as a character and do like not exactly a live action role play, but like a tabletop where I'm in character. I wanted to do it last time. So I'm going to give away like a small spoiler, I guess, for the second season of Dank D&D, which is not coming in for a little bit. But my character is an orc, and I really kind of wanted to dress up as an orc, but it was just like, I would have had to do it for like 3 days in a row, and like I was afraid
and
that
it was a kind of a sweaty environment.
I was
too.
afraid that A, I was going to be way too hot to do it in the environment we were in, but also B, I was afraid of it looking inconsistent from day to day because like the makeup would be kind of tough. And, we were already.
Yeah, we
spending a
don't
lot to make it
exactly
done,
have
so.
access to like makeup artists or anything. We're not at that tier yet, but it was a good thought. As far as doing live D&D, I don't know, man. One of the things I like about it, and it'd have to be something we all discuss and shit, but one of the things I like about it is that there is no outside influence at all. It's just like me and you guys, and you are focused on the game, and I'm focused on you and the game, and it's a very direct feedback and crafted experience. And I really can't see myself taking breaks to answer super chats and shit in the middle of it.
Exactly.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's why I would think it'd be better for something that's like not as role play. That's more like,
Sure.
like a
But I'm looking at
competition.
a number of ways that we'll be able to join each other for, at a distance if we can't make, because travel is becoming even more absurd by the
it's
day.
insane for sure.
So who knows? But I'm looking into some different ways that we can play and make some content for you guys. That'll be pretty cool. I've got some good ideas for some different systems I want to run. I up until this point, we've been running in Pathfinder, the latest edition of Pathfinder, whatever that is.
Yeah, but really more like we've done like a kind of like home brewed, streamlined sort of process where
it's very loosely based on Pathfinder, and then I kind of just got rid of a lot of the rules that I thought were fiddly and stupid and got in the way of people having fun with their characters, and kind of made my own little bastardized Pathfinder system. There's a couple of other systems that I'm interested in making content for. I love the Call of Cthulhu game. I've actually got a game master's guide to Call of Cthulhu around here that I bought a while back to read and familiarize myself with.
You want to do that one with the crazy AI,
I think they're called
too.
Keepers or something. Keepers. Anyway. Yeah. And then there's a game called Paranoia, which is this, dystopian future where an AI has gone insane and then taken over the entire world and turned it into a giant topsy-turvy city that makes no sense. And so the game master is kind of more of a trickster in that one, you know what I mean? Because he's playing the malevolent AI that runs this crazy future city. And the players are like rats in a maze, basically trying to figure out the logic of the thing that has no logic. And they're rewarded primarily by making choices that are perverse in some way, not necessarily just like sexually, but like really twisted ways of like, hey, I want to take the banana and do this, or I want to take the fucking lock pick, and instead of picking a lock with it, I want to, stab a guy in the eye with it or some shit. You know what I mean? And if you succeed in the role, you get a perversity point, and then you can unlock like mutations and the ability to use different types of weapons, and so.
Yeah, I think that one sounds super fun as well. I would also like to volunteer any services you may require. Wink. Is that a sexual proposition? Is that what's going on? I forget. I don't really know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that wink like?
I'll leave that up to you.
What does that connote? I love that Call of Cthulhu's shortening is cock. People are like, cock is amazing. Cock is too long.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I was asking Chelsea. I mean, I'll tell you this. I was telling Chelsea earlier. I was like, I was drinking a can of Coke, and I was like, man, I wish my cock was this thick. And she was like, I'm glad it's not. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No thanks.
No thanks. What?
That's too wide.
No, it's not. I mean, I feel like it's not. I don't feel like it is. I feel like that's the perfect cock width. Is about a Coke can thick. Maybe I'm wrong.
Coke can, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's like got some give. It's fleshy. You know what I mean?
That
nice
just sounds.
Coke can.
That sounds uncomfortable as fuck.
No,
that sounds
like I don't got a
pain.
vagina, but
you have an asshole.
I've spent a lot of time.
It might be uncomfortable at
first.
first, but then it's going to ring all kinds of little bells that don't.
Yeah,
normally
but
get
why
rung,
though? Would you want to go through? Because yes, like it's technically
on the
you could
other
probably
side,
squeeze
man.
a cantaloupe or two through that thing, but it ain't a. Have you seen women giving birth? They're not having a good time.
Right. Well, I mean, you
know
don't
what
go that far. I didn't say she had. I didn't say a cock should be as wide as a goddamn fucking cantaloupe or something. I said a Coke can. I think that's a compromise between big but not like hideously big. You know what I mean?
Just like dicks, there are different sizes of vagina, and some of them maybe could accommodate
TJ,
a
big dicks
Coke
are not
can.
as great as you
I
may
don't know.
think. Trust me. Shut up. Just go to hell. Just go to fucking hell and die. All right. Sorry. No, I guess you're giving me $7. So give me all your money and then go to hell and die.
Wow.
Because you're wrong. You're just fucking wrong. Don't fucking come at me with that shit. You're wrong. You're wrong, bitch. You don't know how good you got it. Shut the fuck up. Porn has melted your mind, TJ. Maybe. I don't know. That's possible.
I mean, if it has, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't unmelt his mind.
Yeah, it's like melted already. So what am I going to do? If you're interested in doing Star Wars game, I can send you the system. I'm not interested in it, not because I'm not interested in the game, but because I'm not interested in hearing from Star Wars people about all the stuff that I don't understand about Star Wars lore and all this. Like,
and I got to tell you,
oof.
even if we work, like there's a lot of people, there were a couple of people that were like, oh yeah, I like, Call of Cthulhu or whatever. I've got the game or the keeper's guide or whatever the fuck they call the guy in it, and I'm already gonna bastardize it. There's already some shit that I'm like, I ain't doing this. This is a waste of fucking time. We're gonna do more of this, less of that. I've already started to make my own game of it, so you can get used to that shit. That's a reason why we start our episodes with that quote from Gary Gygax.
Yeah, just like, hey, leave us the fuck alone about whatever fucking rules you think should have been enforced or whatever the fuck, because we don't care. Just don't do it.
Because that just undermines the actually guys from the get go. Because I'll just come right out and tell people I do a homebrew loosely based on Pathfinder. A homebrew, and then they can actually all they want. I wrote it, so fuck you.
Actually, I wrote the damn bill.
I wrote the bill.
There we go. I wrote.
Bernie was so much better as I wrote the damn bill. Because remember, Biden was doing that when he was all whispery for that week.
I wrote the damn bill. Okay.
He was so whispery. Why was he so
doing this?
Was that a thing?
Now.
Was that a thing he was trying out, or like why was he so whispery?
This is what I do now.
Maybe he had laryngitis or something.
Yeah, but why didn't they just say that?
No, because he wasn't. It's not like he did the whole speech like that. He just someone asked him a question, and he just decided to emphasize this question. I will now whisper aggressively.
Okay.
But it was like a week though. In almost every time he was in front of the press or talk to anybody, he would find an occasion to get all whispery, and then he just stopped doing it.
Maybe he was just like, you know what? Trump used to yell all the time, so I'm gonna whisper because I'm.
It was right around the time
opposite of Trump.
It was right around the time just preceding and during the time that he was in Europe on his I shit my britches tour of Europe.
I shit my britches.
where he crapped himself in front of every dignitary in Europe.
This is the Queen of England. That's interesting.
Dude, the motherfucker couldn't even hold it back when he was in the Holy of Holies. He shit himself in the Vatican, in the Pope's office.
And he's a Catholic, too, so it's like,
Yeah.
When am I ever going to get another chance like this? Yeah. The Pope smelled my dookie. Get a good whiff of that dookie, Pope. Fuck you. Who's God now, motherfucker?
The world is just too absurd sometimes, man.
Biden flexing with his... Biden's the only dude I know. I gotta give him this. He's the only dude I know that can, aggressively shit his pants at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's the only one that can turn fucking shit in your pants into, an alpha move somehow. He is, you gotta give it to him. He might not be a good president, but he's the best pants shitter that's ever fucking lived, bar none. Because what other pants shitter could be like, I shit my pants in front of the Queen of England and the Pope. Your turn. Top it,
true.
bitch. It's the only way you could actually top that is if you fucking, I don't know, shit your pants so bad that the entire world could smell it. I don't know. I don't even know how you do it.
I shat in my pants.
I have created a device that's
sniffing.
going to save all shit that I ever take from the beginning of my life to the end and compact it in an alternate fucking reality, not bound to the constructs of time and space. And then at the opportune moment, I will release the entire contents of my lifetime of shit out into my pants, and it will flow across the earth. I don't know. I don't know what you do. You can't top Joe Biden right now, though, without getting into sci-fi realms. That's a pants.
I see the Pope and I just must shit my pants. Oh no, here comes the Queen. I've got to shit these pants. Oh boy. I don't want it anymore, man. I don't want to be on this planet no more. But we just found out on the last fucking Onion Nuggets that if you go to space, you're going to live in a fucking cannibal colony.
Yeah.
So we can't. There's nowhere for me to go. I've slowly but surely come to realize that fact.
You're doomed.
While I
just realized that too.
While I was pulling that episode, I can't remember. It was somebody I won't mention because we haven't covered them yet, and I don't want to give TJ any advantage he shouldn't have, or the people any idea who we're covering. But one of the quotes was, if a man is happy in one place, chances are he'll be, or if a man is unhappy in one place, chances are being in another place won't make him very happy. And I was like, fuck you. I think it was Twain.
Yeah, it sounds like Twain.
And I was like, you know what, Mark Twain, go fuck yourself for staring into my soul while I'm trying to make content about you.
Here's some wisdom you didn't want, Paul Zigo, from beyond the grave.
Fucking perfect.
Oh, Haley's comment just passed by. Gotta go.
Wow.
I think the fact that Mark Twain, of all people, was born when Haley's comment was there and then died when Haley's comment was there again. I don't know. It seems like something made up, right?
Yeah.
It
Like
kinda
that
does,
doesn't seem like a real thing, you
But
know?
it's true.
But it's fucking true. So like,
He's probably an alien. I think there's a lot of people in history that were probably aliens.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Mark Twain is definitely one of them.
It's just like
I
too
think
smart to
that-
be a human, so he's just like, yeah.
Well, either too smart or too just wildly innovative or talented. You know, they just came out of nowhere. Like for
like,
me,
I don't, but this ain't a real person.
I don't believe that Louis Armstrong was from this planet.
Yeah.
Like no, there's no date shit. He didn't come with Halley's Comet or nothing. But I don't believe in angels or anything. But I honestly don't think that Louis Armstrong was of us. You know what I mean? Just the way he created music and the way the type of person that he was just nobody's that good at anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was good at everything. He could sing, he could play the trumpet and cornet better than anybody in the fucking world. And he was one of the best entertainers that ever lived, one of the most amazing recording artists that ever fucking recorded a song. Michael Jackson is another one of those people. Say what you want.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. I mean, well, and he looked like an
He was
alien,
on
too.
he was on a different, like when it
His
came
disguise wasn't as good.
well, yeah, his disguise started to deteriorate with
Yeah. That's what really happened.
But when it came to what he created, people just don't even give him props. He was leagues above everybody else and still is. There's
Yeah.
nobody that, like, with no auto tune, with no bullshit, you had to, you know what I mean? He was just out there doing shit that to this day nobody can do. So
Yeah, I just don't get it.
whatever.
Like, so either there's just like once every blue moon, some kind of like superhuman is born, like we just get
Right.
like an accidental Ubermensch, or aliens are fucking coming and being like, hey, this planet's stupid as fuck. We can seem like super brilliant here, guys. You want to do it? It's like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, let's go down there. Let's go down there and impress the fucking apes. It's like, okay. Get some validation. Mark Twain's actually like the stupidest fucking person on his home planet, just like a total dipshit. Everyone's like, that's Mark Twain. Samuel Clemens, yeah, he sucks. He's terrible. Nothing he says is fucking worth a shit. He's like the
You've
dumbest
got to go to
motherfucker.
dumbass town and live
And
an
then, like,
entire human
He's
life.
like, I'm tired of this shit. He moves to fucking the planet of the idiots. And then he's like, wow, Mark Twain is brilliant. His quotes are so wise. You know, he's like,
Yep.
wow. Get a fucking little pick me up. It's like you're the stupidest fucking, like he's basically a retard on his planet. But here, he's fucking super brilliant, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're the planet of the super dumbs.
I don't believe that that George Carlin was a human being.
No, if he
was-
wasn't, then Bill Hicks wasn't either.
Yeah, well, I don't really believe either one of them was made of human stock.
Too good. Too good
Too much
for
alien
us.
DNA in those.
Yeah, they were at least
They knew too much about us to be us. You know,
they were
what I
at
mean?
least
They were too
alien
self-aware.
modified, you know? Some aliens at least did some experimentation on them. Maybe that's why the best musicians use drugs and are so depressed. They know they don't fit in and aren't human. That could be it.
True.
Could be it, y'all. Well, what do you think, Paul? I think we've done enough for these people.
Yeah. Well, you know, thank you guys for being here. Sorry that the first live episode didn't, you know, go as smoothly as it could have. But
I'm
hey,
not
now
sorry
you guys
at all
know.
because this just fucking this just proves it's really live. You know, this just proves that this is a fucking live show and shit can happen.
Well, I will let you guys know that in addition to having 2 full rounds of this left that we didn't even start, and almost another full round that we just barely got started on, I'm going to add a couple more. We're going to make a lengthy and girthy part 2 and find out once and for all.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you guys for checking out the first live edition of this motherfucking shit, and we will see you on the flip side. Going to mute up the mics.